We begin with our first fight on the card this evening. It is set for 3 two-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division under Glory Kickboxing rules. Introducing first, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, please welcome Augie DeSantis.
I am J.R. Gordon. I'm joined by Todd Romero. Thank you for joining us here at the Outlaw Saloon for Sparta Sports and Entertainment, Wyoming 3. My goodness, what a card we have going on tonight. We've got 2 boxing fights, 4 kickboxing fights, 6 MMA fights, 2 title fights. Our main event, Lethwei. If you've never heard or seen Lethwei, think Muay Thai without gloves, with headbutts.
With headbutts, the art of 9 limbs, JR. Burmese boxing, another term. First time in North America that it will be held. Again, 13 fights tonight. We have some debut fighters. Always exciting because, JR, through the 10 years you've been with Jeff, you've seen guys climb the ranks, and now in the big time in UFC and Bellator, and this is where they start, and Sparta has sent a ton of them on.
And it is so exciting for us to watch the fighters at the beginning of their careers, literally watch them ascend the ladder to stardom. Fantastic. Good for us. Well, our first bout of the evening is going to be a 205-pound kickboxing fight.
Light heavyweights. DeSantis 1-0, and, it's perfect weather out here, JR. And, you always wonder about the first fight getting it started. The crowd's big here. Got a good pay-per-view audience tonight watching from around the country. So very exciting because you got to see some of these fighters that are just starting out, but 2 title fights tonight that should be outstanding.
Yes, indeed. And speaking of our pay-per-view crowd, the #1 Lethwei fighter in the world, Dave LeDuc, watching us tonight. A shout out to Mr. LeDuc.
Very cool. And blue corner, please welcome to the cage, Tyler Stone.
Mr. LeDuc, the king of Lethwei, as he's known. We appreciate him joining us. Speaking of joining us, making his way to the cage now is Mr. Tyler Stone. He's a representative of the Compound Training Center.
So many gyms are popping up, and again, a family affair will be here tonight in force. We have brothers fighting, so we've got a lot on the card to make it interesting tonight. And again, this will be a debut fight for Tyler Stone. Comes in 0-0, so trying to make that 1-0 kickboxing fight to start this off. Glory rules.
Well, one way or another, one of his O's is going to go.
That's no doubt there. The O must go. That's always good when it's the debut fight. Got a, so nice that Wyoming now for the 3rd time, and things have gone smoothly. Fighters have all tested. It's been great. Got my new Sparta Combat League mask, courtesy of Becca and Jeff Cisneros, and thank you to Jeff for making this possible. Should be an exciting night. We're about to get rolling here. Again, J.R. Stone, Todd Romero with you. Should be exciting tonight. Start off with 205 pounds kickboxing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this light heavyweight kickboxing bout is brought to you by Cowboy Dodge. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner from Escondido, California, representing Ultimate Performance, Augie Moose DeSantis.
Moose.
And his opponent, fighting out of the Nutrition Company of Cheyenne blue corner from Claremore, Oklahoma, representing Compound Training Center, Tyler Stone.
Got DeSantis with the red tape, Stone with the blue
just
tape.
Same rules in the back. Expect good, clean, fair fight. Start this night off good. Touch it up and let's get it.
Referee Eric Hines expects a good and clean and fair fight, and we expect the same. Love the 205-pounders. So much power. True one-punch knockout or kick capability.
Here we go. Touch him up, the first of 13 fights. Here we go.
It's punchy-kicky time. Wyoming 3.
DeSantis trying to come in, throwing heavy right there, and then a right hook. Again, JR, you talked about the power of the 205-pounders.
Stone gets dumped. Nice catch. You're allowed to take your opponent down like that. Of course, no follow-up techniques allowed, as it is kickboxing. Good knee up the middle.
Got to get those kicks up. Little cup shot there.
Yeah, you were referencing the power of the 205-pounders. This guy's just, it can take one shot in order to change the tide of a fight.
DeSantis really pressing forward, a couple body shots. He's the aggressor of this fight for sure with that low leg kick as well.
Nice check by DeSantis.
Front kick by Stone. Didn't have much effect.
Stone not really using his reach advantage as much as he could be, and that's the mark of a debut fighter, getting a bit of feeling out in there.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that'll come with experience for sure.
Well, listen, when you're in the gym fighting, obviously you can't go full go. You go as much as you can in some of the sessions. Right there, great combinations by DeSantis, going to the body with the kick and the punches.
Yeah, DeSantis starting to mix his techniques nicely. I like it.
Big right hand coming over the top. And then going to the body, so he's switching levels.
Stone relegated to covering up momentarily, tries to answer back. DeSantis there with the counter.
25 seconds left in this opening round. DeSantis definitely pressing forward, and that one fight experience is certainly helping him.
Oh, a good body kick, and I heard Stone grunt on that one, and that was on the opposite side of the cage from us.
Absolutely. Again, a little tentative by Tyler Stone. Again, a debut fighter. Nice catch of the leg. Tried to dump him, no go.
Stone brings the knee up the middle, not allowed to knee to the head here in amateur kickboxing rules.
Chairs coming in. DeSantis definitely the aggressor going forward in that round, and Tyler Stone feeling a little bit of wind there in the corner, and we'll see what kind of instruction he gets to come out for the second round.
And I think if you're in the corner of Stone, you just say, hey, that's it. That's your first round of fighting. You know what it feels like now. Now, try to work on what we've been doing in the gym.
And again, you pointed out, use that reach advantage that he has. Maybe that front kick to kind of keep him off balance. He's got to do something to bring a DeSantis back, because you see the leg kicks going, and then, as you said, great combinations kind of the kidney.
Yeah, DeSantis doing a really good job of mixing his techniques high and low, not letting Stone know where the next attack is going to try to be landed. So I'm looking at both guys. They seem to be in about the same condition, taking some deep breaths like you would expect after having fought a hard round, but neither fighter looks like they're worn out yet.
No, not yet.
Just out there working hard. I like it.
Looking at that replay, DeSantis had hit to the elbows a little bit lower. The body shots are open. We'll see if he takes advantage of that in the second round.
Get that cage door locked. Round two.
DeSantis with the red tape. Tyler Stone with the blue tape. Nice leg kick.
Already I see DeSantis putting a little more power on his techniques. Sounds like his corner said, hey, you were landing well, just make it count for a little bit more.
Guy's throwing pretty well right in the center of the ring. More action picking up in this second round, so Stone's a little more active.
And again, going to the body, almost a liver kick there for DeSantis. That'll take so much energy out of your opponent.
DeSantis kind of waiting a little bit and see what Stone does as he comes in a little bit wild. Goes to the knee to the body, couple knees, no damage.
And DeSantis doing a nice job managing the distance. He's seeing what distance Stone is fighting at, keeping himself either out of range or stepping on the inside where he's more effective.
Boy, that body kick again just connected, JR, and he had an overhand right. There's a left hook that connected.
Yeah, you're seeing Stone start to wilt a little bit from those shots, starting to have a reaction to him, and boy, you don't want that. You don't want your opponent to say, oh, that one got him.
He's hanging in there, though. He's taking a couple body shots, but right now, DeSantis trying to figure out how to finish this thing if he can.
Nice catch and punch.
Yep.
In kickboxing, that does not count as a knockdown, as in making it a 10-8 mandatory round, but of course it does show the judges who is in control of that exchange.
Absolutely. And this, again, the first fight of 13 on the card, and we have some doozies. Nice leg kick coming forward. Another body kick. DeSantis finding a home.
Yeah, and you can see the hands of Stone coming down now. I mean, after that body kick, literally right after, they just dropped down to his waist.
You look at his right side where those kicks have been landing, and he's got welts there right now going into the third round. So the good thing for Tyler Stone, JR, anytime you're a debut fighter and you get a full 3 rounds in, regardless of win or lose, that's experience you can carry forward. You know, you get knocked out in the first round of a debut fight, you don't get any experience.
Absolutely. Certainly not the experience you wanted to go.
Well, and then you're wondering, why am I doing this?
Right. So more good work being shown there by Mr. DeSantis, finding the target with the leg kick, starting to redden up the liver area of Mr. Stone.
And the way I look at it, it's 2 rounds. Right now, I think DeSantis has got the first 2 rounds, so Stone's got to come out here and do something this 3rd round.
I am in agreement with your judging, sir.
There you go.
As though that mattered for anything.
No, it doesn't matter for anything except for you and I and the people listening, that's for sure. All right, seconds out. Here we go, 3rd round. Todd Romero along with J.R. Stone, the big man. Been calling fights for Sparta for 10 years. And tonight's an exciting card, culminating with Lethway. First time in North America.
So excited for this.
Let's see what Stone does. No relation, huh? Doesn't have a lot on his leg kicks, and DeSantis is just walking through them and giving power of his own. Again, going to that right side.
Yeah, and I heard the corner of Stone saying we want combinations, and I agree with that. A lot of this fight, he's been relegated to just 1 or maybe 1-2 techniques. Stone trying to push forward a little more now, but DeSantis has an answer for him.
Yeah, big left landed for DeSantis. Stone handling it, though. He's taking some abuse. Clubbing right hand comes over.
I was just going to say, good right hand for DeSantis.
Ooh, and a left. That got his attention. Another one.
I think DeSantis is seeing as Stone is trying to set up for that kick. He's just firing the left down the pipe.
Under a minute to go here in this 3rd round. DeSantis continues to go to that body. Great camera work here.
Corner of Stone asking for him to keep his hands up. We talked about how they were starting to come down as he was feeling those body kicks.
Ooh, big left hit him.
Oh, and to the body with the hands. DeSantis, a wise striking selection there.
Yeah, switching levels. Anytime you can do that, and that big left hand pops over. And then again.
The corner of DeSantis asking him to follow up.
Nice leg kick. Stone right now just trying to survive this 3rd round. You hear the 10-second clacker. Here we go. First one's going to go the distance, but definitely a DeSantis fight.
Yeah, they're calling that a slip. I agree with that. It was a little bit of a push and some good sportsmanship there. And now Mr. DeSantis knows what it feels like to be in a fight. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
As does Mr. Stone.
Started landing some good lefts and rights. I mean, the one thing about it is you can see the right hand coming, but he started landing with that left in the 3rd round.
And for Mr. Stone, like you said, 3 rounds of tape that he can go home and study now and learn what it is to work on.
I think his reach, too, you know, we expected that to be some kind of a factor here, and it really wasn't.
Checking it out on the replay, and DeSantis just able to sort of cross the gap and get inside at will due to Stone not managing that distance like you'd think he would with his reach advantage.
And not a lot on his punches, JR, and that shows the tentative of a guy that's just starting his first fight, where you saw Augie DeSantis with much more authority in his punches.
Agreed. Looks like Big Mo's got the word. We'll take it out to him, and then Bailey Winters will have the post-fight interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 full rounds, we go to your judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges scored about 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Augie Moose DeSantis.
Well, we're 1 for 1.
All right, guys, I'm here with your winner, Augie DeSantis. Augie, how's it feel to get your win in your first kickboxing match tonight?
Oh, it feels great. I really want to take a shot with my wrestling, but I wasn't allowed to, so it feels good to get that win with my striking.
You were setting up your kicks really well with some heavy punches. What was your game plan going in tonight?
Drop him with a liver shot, but that's a tough dude, so I just kept kicking until he would go, but he just wouldn't.
He was definitely a tough opponent. Was that what you expected tonight?
Yeah, I expect him to be tough. He's a tall dude, big dude. I think he said he came down from 280, so I was expecting him to be pretty tough and,
Wow.
and hard to put away, but I really wanted it.
Congratulations on the win. I'm sure there's some people that you want to thank tonight as well.
Friends, family, my coaches for putting me through a great camp, and just friends and family for supporting me.
Awesome. Great job, Augie.